Hello everybody, welcome back. Another episode of my out and about journey, and we just got up here to Crafty Mike. Where we were heading in the last one, it was only seemed fitting. So once again, I would like to thank you, as I do always in every video, right at the start, maybe even a couple times in between, because I know you guys deserve it. Because you guys bring me awesome, and I appreciate it. So as I'm getting into this one, I gotta find me some resources for old Michael there, and I'm going to blow up some triangular thing on my way. And we'll just, lightly put a round on it. And yeah, I'll have a good one. It'll have a bad one. Kind of works for me. He shouldn't have come off all aggressive and such. I would have just left him alone. I wasn't looking for a fight. Well, kind of, yeah. He was going to take a beat no matter what. I was looking for the fight there. Because I could take him. No sense to shy away from a guaranteed win in that situation. So here, we'll get this all dealt with, and we'll get Crafty Mike all suited up and have him on his way as fast as we can. A little like that. Now let's do some crafting. Get that more advanced one done, and then we'll be all fini, I believe. There. Oh, he's dancing. Or is he seasoned? Oh no, man, are you okay? No, he's dancing. Yeah, he's happy. He's alright. He'll be just fine. He's just so excited that I learned how to craft. He's doing some little happy dance. Man, he's a supportive soul. I likes him. I'm talking about likes, there's that blue thumb you can throw this way. Yeah, if you like what you're seeing. Wouldn't hurt to throw a comment down there if you happen to maybe find something you don't care for. That feedback is awesome. It's a pretty handy tool to learn to make my little channel better. I know a lot of people have been saying stuff about the intro. Well, I'm working on it. I know it's been a long time coming. I may not be the speediest one out there, but I'm working on it. Invader. You dirty bugger. Right in my way. Like, what's up with that, man? Well, you want to be like that? I'll screw you around a little bit. Used to be when I had more than one skew because, I could get one easier. I'd just throw a skew under them and then just take a round out of them and then have it all picked up. Would you look at that? He's got Hawkeye wheels. I don't even have Hawkeye unlocked. I heard of this happening. Yeah, I'm glad it happens to me. Wish it was better, something better than wheels. Throw a couple missiles my way. That would be sweet. So I don't know, I'm kind of thinking I'm getting the better of the exchange here right now. But you never do know, right? You gotta be careful. You can't just run in blind and hope for the best. It will hunt you in the rear. I tell you, you want to walk funny after? That's what you do. It's like that saying, to assume is to make an ass out of you, not me. I like that one. That one I use a lot. Wow, he's really working on me there. Okay, yeah, we'll just go around this way. And I happen to be just fast enough where he can't shoot me while doing this. That's surprising. But the more and more I play, the more and more I really want my regen bubbles. It's a tough one not using them. Like I said in the last one there, I think I've died once. But I'm going to continue on. And I'm going to see how far I can get. And oh man, he is there. Oh, there we go. Yeah, I got a few Hawkeye blocks out of him. He's a better buddy than I thought he was. Ooh, some batteries? I think that's the most I've got out of a single tech in a battle yet. All the other ones, too much of them's blowing up. It's pretty bad, I think. Too much is blowing up after a battle. I think they should really get off this crafting kick they're on right now and trying to make us all craft and play the way they want their game to be played. I thought it was meant to be played the way we want to play, and they gave us all the awesome options to use. That's how when I first come to the game, that's what the impression I was given. I don't know why they've changed their script all of a sudden and started trying to enforce crafting and everything else. And I get that's the way the game was intended, but now I can't play the way I want to play. And I'm pretty sure I'm probably not the only one. Now, I'm all up for a challenge. It's not that I don't want the challenge. But when the cheapness comes in and blocks just blow up because I blew up the tech, and they weren't even damaged, or not damaged enough even, that's not cool. I don't likes it. But, what can you do, eh? You can keep asking, keep suggesting, keep complaining, and hope for the best. So I'll just continue on what I'm doing, put my 2 cents in here and there on the forums where I think it is appropriate and hopefully gonna be of use and of some value. And maybe if anyone else feels the same way, you guys could do the same thing, you know? Power in numbers, you know? No, the developers are pretty good at listening to what the players want. And if it does suit the game, they will implement quite a few of our ideas. But it has to be within reason, they say. Which, you know, I understand that. It's their game. They want it the way they want it. But they kind of should make the players happy here and there, too. Because if you don't make the players happy... Now, I'm not talking about just me as a player. Like, I'm talking about if there's like a couple hundred or a 1,000 of us or a few thousand of us saying the same thing, they should maybe make us happy. You know what I'm saying? Because the last I heard, I'm not sure how many people actually own the game or nothing. I guess there's a way to find out. I haven't ever really looked into that. But I guess there's like 5,000... Was there almost 6,000 members on the forum? So I'm hoping that's a person for each one of them, because I've heard stuff about robots and junk like that, internet stuff that I don't understand completely. Look at these two, they're all friendly and such. Oh, are they shooting at each other? Oh, little lovers quarrel. And they weren't hugging, they were fighting. No matter, I'll play the peacekeeper, and I'll make it all orderly and such. Now take your frickin' blocks, too. Now, why don't you come on over this way? Come on, you know you wanna. Hey, you're actually gonna do it? Okay. Come on. No, you're not gonna get close enough. Sorry about your luck. Maybe next time. Maybe not, too. Who knows? Now, this little feller, he was on my way. And I thought, you know, maybe I'll get a couple decent blocks out of him. But then again, most of the good ones, like I think he had a shield on him or something. But it all blew up. There was something I saw that had me real interested. Geocore scrotum? Is that like a scrotum that's been kicked or something? It's all screwed up? Or is it one that's been stored in the skew? Ouch. That's a horrible day for the driver of them techs. Is that what happens to the drivers? They get skewed too? I thought they had escape pods. No wonder that one's called Screwdum. He felt screwed. He's like, man, you don't want to feel that. You go through that thing. Oh, it makes you tingle all over at first. It feels awesome, you think? And then it's not so awesome. And then it's downright, oh my gosh. And then it's horrible. And then your frickin' stuff feels like a screwdum instead of what it should. I don't know if I wants to go on. That's what I think it would feel like. I actually made up a little video a long time ago when the SKU come out on my take on the origins of the SKU, because it was like a big thing. Hey, where you going? That people were like looking for story or like a backstory or the lore of the game or of the SKU, and you know, it was kind of up in the air, but I figured, you know, I'll make a little video. So I wanted to try out a few things with the video editing and all that, and I don't know if you're interested in it, but if you want to check her out, look for my, oh, what did I call it? It's another playlist. It's, Tales of BS and Badassery, I think it was. It's an idea I got, and I'm still trying to get really my head around it completely before I go full force at it. If I can, I don't know yet. Things aren't looking as promising as I thought they would by now, so I'm not sure if it's going to be doable yet. But that little one's there. It's only, I think, a minute or two long. Just trying out things. Got playing with some voice changing and then the editing. Ooh, another Geo mission finished up. Nice. We'll be graduating this license soon enough. Seems like I'm getting the same rewards just about every time for them ones, except for the color blocks have been changing. But that's another thing. I really like getting these color blocks. Because, you know, for a while they're really trying to inspire us all to use them, and that had a challenge for the color block when Cat was still with payload, and I actually won that one too. That was pretty sweet. And, you know, I was hoping that would get more people using them and get them putting them in the game as an easier block to find, and for the longest time they didn't, and we still can't craft them. So, you know, now it's nice to see they're making a bigger appearance. Maybe we'll see some really awesome designs now with color, and who knows. I've seen some really neat stuff done with them. It's just not too much in the campaign because they were so hard to find. Hoping that changes. So it looks like it's time for another bit of a rebuild. Again. One thing with the colored blocks, you know, I suggested this in a previous video, and I'm going to keep repeating it every time I can think it up and remember it, is that I really would like to see the colored blocks, when they get the recipe for scrapping and crafting, then maybe they would only contain raw resources. And, you know, have it done in such a way, because there's 16 of the frickin' things, right? And there's not even counting the other special blocks they could do this for, too. But make sure we can scrap something that's going to be somewhat common. Like, the colored blocks should be a common block, not a special, really. So I'm hoping they become more like that. Yeah, speeding up. And, but yeah, we should be able to scrap, like, all the, or at least some of them, in order to get any type of raw resource we need. Because we have to be able to scrap something to get all of them. I think it's the 3 fuels that are hard to get as a raw resource when you're scrapping. If I remember correctly, anyway. So there's another idea. If you like it, hey, maybe you could beat me to the forums and post it, 'cause I keep forgetting that one. I say it on the videos, and by the time I get to the forums, I know it doesn't sound really like a good excuse, but it takes me a while. By the time I'm done playing with the video and voicing the video and doing all that to the video, and then I get over there because I'm waiting for it to render, I completely forget what I was thinking of doing. And I never think of writing it down for some reason. I should really start keeping my notepad even handier. Oh, look at this guy. You thought you were going to be cool, didn't you? Big invader and such. Get you. Yeah, one of these days, if I can think up all the ideas that I keep forgetting about posting on Terra Text Forum, I got a feeling I'm gonna have some sore fingers. I'll get myself some carpal tunnel on that one. So I've had a ton of ideas, and some of them, you know, they have been implemented, even with me forgetting them. You know, other people have thought them up too. I'm not the only one that does this. And actually, there's been many a time where the idea I had seems to be the same as more like a lot of us have had. So, you know, it's a good thing because I forget a lot. So at least I got the knowledge that probably someone else out there with the same idea that's going to post it too. So yeah, I'm going to carry on battling my way through this. I'm going to try and help this little guy because he wants to be my buddy. So I'm going to do whatever I can. Kind of stuck in a bowl here. They keep pushing me back down, and or not pushing me, but you know, I don't want to just run right into them. I don't have the shields going on. And they do have a little bit of melee weapons depending on some of them. Oh, that guy's getting me. Get away from me with that. I don't like the way it sticks out the front of you. Mine sticks out the back. Yeah, I'm different. Oh, get him. Chew him up. Come on. Okay, don't chew up too much. You know, I would like to get some of that back. But yeah, just in case you're wondering, if you happen to be new to the game or just never noticed it before, I tend to carry my skew when I get in battle. There's a very good reason. You want to guess? I'll let you guess. If you really don't know and you want to know, ask me in the comments. I'll answer you gladly. I'll leave you guessing if you happen not to know. Oh, the little suckers are after them. I'm starting to wonder if those little the ally guys there, if they're invulnerable or something. I'm gonna have to maybe just let one take a whooping and see if he does blow up. Because like they've been getting a lot of shots on the occasional one, and they're always in my way, and I'm shooting them. So I figure they should be blowing up at some point. But anyway, as I'm kind of wrapping these guys up, I'm going to wrap this video up as well. So, you know, as always, I would like to thank you for joining me. I hope you had a good day, or a good one. And I hope you were welcomed properly. And if not, let me know. Comments, you know. But if you did like what you saw, you know, oh, pumpkin, pumpkin. Throw a like down below. The blue thumb means a lot, along with your comments, your subscriptions, your dinging of the bell, all your awesome feedback, and the other awesome stuff that your support does bring to my little channel. It means the world, you know. I do appreciate it. And hey, on the other side of it, if you want to fuel up the channel, there's some of the ways, but the other couple ways are the Saturday Showcase. The audition's linked down in the description, or the paypal.me link for the donation appreciation program. Either one. If you donate the couple bucks that it's set up for, I'll gladly put your name in a draw for a 3D printed tech. Currently valued at around 40 bucks, but that could change with depending on the amount of support. And that link's down in the description too. There's a lot of handy info down there. So until next time, everybody, keep being the awesome, and keep having a good one. Bye.